watching AFCRDTV, and for this Saturday afternoon it finishes AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Anstey Nomads 3. I'm with the manager, Michael Harriman. Michael, during the course of the season you have peaks and valleys. Monday was a peak. Sadly though, today's Saturday, a valley.
Yeah, definitely. That's the beauty of football, Bruce. I think, as they say, don't get too over the highs, too over the lows. But look, it's a disappointing afternoon for sure, especially how we were in the first half. And I think that first 15 minutes of the second half, we've just let ourselves down a little bit. And yeah, that was the difference in the end.
I thought Diamonds really deserved a lot better today.
Yeah, based on that first half, against the wind, against the elements, we battled really hard. And we did say at half time it should be a different game. The second half, with the wind, we'll be in the ascendancy. But look, when you're giving them opportunities, you're getting a team that are second in the league for a reason, grow into the game, you're going to face tough moments. And unfortunately, we did that and we got punished for it.
Yeah, the first goal of the match coming only 2 minutes into the second half. Annabelle scores sort of a fluky goal. That was a tough way to give up a goal there. And then only 3 minutes later, a penalty.
Yeah, we said at half time, we said the only way these guys look like they're going to score at the moment is if it comes from us, and I think it is. I think it's a bit of a lack of communication from across between the back four intakes, but it's all a learning curve. They'll learn from it. And yeah, we just said, and then to concede a couple of minutes after is frustrating as well, because we've got a little bit about us that happens to us at times. If we concede, we go a bit frantic for a few minutes and we end up conceding again. But we've got 3 big games now. We just need to focus now on the job at hand and just work hard for each other.
Sure. Yeah, in the blink of an eye, from 0-0 to next thing you look up and the scoreboard says 2-0. And then 9 minutes later, Tariq Dallas adjudged for a handball. That was a bit of a harsh call there for another penalty, and it's Blake with another PK. Tough to take.
Yeah, I'm going to try and word what I say carefully about that decision, because when it's looked back, I want to know what the justification was for it. I think that that's getting out of the way, he's not playing any involvement, and the ball's just booted at him from a yard. I think, to be honest, yeah, I think it's not the greatest decision. I think we'll probably get some sort of apology during the week. But look, at the end of the day, it's not good enough. And unfortunately, it's been happening a bit too often to us this year. Maybe that's because we're down by the bottom and you don't get that rub of the green. But look, you can't blame on that. We're already 2-0 down at that point. But it's just frustrating. It sucks the life out of your boys, and yeah, it's frustrating.
So Diamonds, though, you did go with the same starting 11 as last Monday. Maybe, like I mentioned the other day, an easy decision to make.
100%. The boys were fantastic Monday, obviously at Harborough, so we rewarded them with that. But like I said, it now opens up doors for boys to come in. We picked up a few little knocks at half time. We were assessing a few players and made decisions to bring them off. We've got 3 big games. We need everyone. So, but like I said, we've got 3 big games. Let's focus on them now and look forward, and let's just give it our best shot.
For your subs on the bench, I guess begrudgingly, you had to pull Tom Lorraine off the bench and put in Luke Emery. So it's good to see Luke back in the squad.
Yeah, obviously we got Luke some minutes on Thursday in the cup game, which was brilliant to have him back in the building. Obviously still trying to get that fitness up, but we've got that squad. We need the squad. This is the squad that's going to give us this big push last 3 games. So we're going to need everyone. And yeah, it's frustrating today, but we'll roll on to next week and get ready to enjoy it.
Yeah, the wind is still swirling around us. That's the door you hear in the background with that sound. Diamonds really, we still control our own destiny with 3 huge games. Even goals scored, it might even go down to goal difference, goals scored. I'm not even sure what the 3rd tiebreaker is, but wow, it'll be an exciting finish.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be an exciting finish. The boys have been fantastic. They've given themselves a chance to be in the mix. If you look where we was a month or so ago, we were definitely miles off it. So the boys have been fantastic, and we can only just do what we can do. That's all. We can't worry about the others. We just need to go and put the ball in the net, stop goals at other ends, and go and win games. And
next is Boulevard and St. Michael's away, though. That'll be another challenge.
Yeah, but we've got to be up for the challenge now. You've got 3 crunch games. If you can't get up for it now, when are you going to get up for it? You're in the midst of a battle that realistically probably a couple of wins could do it for us. So we're going to have to go to the drawing board, work hard, and bring everything we've got.
So obviously the belief is still there.
Has to be, and I think it's not, because look where we've come from in such a short space of time. These boys have shown that they're fantastic, they're a good group, they're a nice group, and they'll work hard. And that's, look, as long as we do that for the next 3 games, the outcomes will be the outcomes. But as long as we stay true to what we believe in as a squad and a group, then we'll give it our best shot.
All right, thank you, Michael.
No problem, thank you.
Fraser, thanks for joining us after a 3-0 defeat today. Where do you think things went wrong this afternoon?
It was just a sloppy sort of 15-20 minutes second half. I don't know if it was tiredness after sort of the tough run of fixtures or what, but yeah, that 15 minutes really killed us and killed off the game.
What do you think it was about that first 15 minutes where things just seemed to go against us? Because we've conceded 3 goals, as you say, within a quarter of an hour. We've come in at half-time 0-0, coming out for the second half with the win going the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, obviously after sort of a positive first half against the Winds, you know, we did what we needed to, kept it at 0-0, but for whatever reason we couldn't capitalise on that. And,
For the second and third goals, Jacob adjudged to have tripped his man, and then for the second penalty, Giles' clearance hitting the arm of Tariq. What did you make of those 2 decisions in particular?
The first one, I think, you know, he's given the ref the decision to make, and on balance, you know, we'd be shouting for that as a pen, so probably was, but yeah, the second one was something completely strange, and I don't know either way. Obviously it has hit his hand and his hand are up, but away from them, so, and to be honest, none of their players were appealing for anything, so you know the rest of it off his own back, and that's the way it's gone.
Getting into this game with the same start as the hard way on Monday, was it a similar game plan as well that you intended to execute?
Yeah, I think obviously they're up there with Harbour as one of the best teams in the league over this season, so obviously we're hoping we could do the same to them as we did against Harbour. I think they played it around a bit more than Harbour, but yeah, I think the tactics were pretty much the same, but unfortunately, you know, second half we let ourselves down, whereas second half against Harbour we held firm.
And you've played off the right wing in the last couple of games, not your strongest position, but how do you find that role, and what is it that you're asked to do in that position?
Yeah, obviously Cairo's been there sort of a few weeks previous, but you know, I'm not blessed with pace like Cairo, so I've just sort of aimed to, you know, stay inside a little bit more, and you know, getting the ball and the drop downs in there, almost to play, you know, with 2 inside there. So it's something I'm trying to learn quite quickly, but yeah, if I'm asked to play there, I'm happy to do it.
It's still very tight with the bottom 3, just 1 point separating ourselves and Rugby and Gresley. We find ourselves 19th after today, so back inside the bottom 2, but still very close and still to play for.
Yeah, obviously, you know, results elsewhere didn't go our way today, but as I said before the game, can't get out, you know, can't stay safe, or it's 3 big games to go, and then we'll just have to see where that takes us.
3 games to go, as you say, starting with the trip to Boldmere next week, and I know you certainly had a good night when we played against them earlier in the season. I'm sure as a team you're looking to bounce back strong.
Yeah, we are, obviously, you know, want to pick up another 3 points there. It's, you know, sort of from the running we had, one of the more favourable games, and I think the last 3 are ones we look at where we can get all 3 points in all of those.
And obviously you'll remember that game against Boldmere for your hat-trick, but what are your recollections of Boldmere? What do you know about them, and what sort of challenge are you expected to face?
Yeah, obviously we got the 3 points on the night, but we did concede 2, so they were still a decent side. I'm not sure what their result was today.
I think they won today.
Did they win today? So, you know, they'll be on a high, and we have to go, you know, pick our wins from today and really knuckle down.
Thanks for your time, Fraser.
That's alright.
I don't need love.